Happy New Year, guys. Like I did at the end of 2023, I really wanted to share my thoughts on how 2024 went for me, kind of what I learned, what I achieved, what fell on its face, and just kind of a little bit about my goals for 2025. Now, I will say that this video is first and foremost for myself to look back on in a year, but you may also find some value and inspiration and some lessons from it as well. One of the goals that I really set for myself in 2024 was to stop saying yes to everyone's demands on my life and start saying yes to my goals, my dreams, and what I want to achieve and who I want to be. And I'll be honest, I didn't do nearly as much of that as I had hoped. I let myself get sucked back into living for real or assumed expectations of other people in so many ways. I still haven't quite mastered how to say no, that doesn't really align with where I want to go, or this isn't what I want to do, or this is what I want to do, and even if you think that I'm wrong, I'm going to do this and go after my dream. I have made some progress, especially over the last couple of months in this, especially in pushing towards certain goals that I have, but it took quite a while for me to get there. And it's still a struggle sometimes not to fall into doing what other people think that I should. That lifetime of programming in the church doesn't escape so easily. So for 2025, my goal is to continue to grow in this area and be able to look back on 2025 and go, yes, I really put in the time, the effort, and the work into creating more of the life that I want. Another goal of mine for 2024 was similarly to take care of myself more physically, mentally, and financially, first and foremost, so that I would have the time, the money, the energy, and all of that to pour into others without burning myself out and having stress attacks and mental breakdowns. And honestly, I did a pretty piss poor job at that. I'm feeling it right now. I really am. At the end of 2023, I was really feeling exhausted, burned out financially. I was struggling, and I was in a pretty dark mental place. And I can't say that at the start of 2025, I'm in as bad of a place this year, but I can't say that I'm in a really positive place like I was really hoping that I could be in. I was really off and on with my physical health throughout the year. And, sometimes I was really, really good at exercising, getting good sleep, and then I'd fall off again. I took care of myself mentally for a while, and then I fell off the bandwagon. Financially digging out of the mess that was my 2023, it's been slower going than I hoped and expected, compounded by, repeating some of the mistakes that I'd made in 2023, doing those again in 2024. So in 2025, I'm recommitting to getting my sleep on track, my exercise on track, my eating on track, my finances on track, and my mental well-being on track, as well as getting to a place where by 2026, I'm really ready to be able to pour into others again from a truly healthy place. Another goal that I had for 2024 was to evaluate my relationships and remove toxic people from my orbit. And I can say that, well, this was definitely bumpier and more ugly than I had hoped for. By and large, I've done that. I've distanced myself from and put up more boundaries, even walls with some of those people who were really using me. The people who showed narcissistic tendencies or toxic traits, people who gave me kind of an uneasy feeling, who I just had a negative physical reaction in my body when I was around them, and who had a track record of being able to really throw me off course from pursuing my goals and getting what I want to get out of life, or even helping others. These people are either completely out of my life, or I have incredibly limited how much they're in my social circles, and if I can't fully escape from them. So despite the fact that it got kind of ugly in a couple of cases, I feel really good going into 2025. And my goal here is to make sure that these types of people stay minimally in my life as possible, and to make sure that I don't allow new negative influences to get a hold of my life. Getting into some more really, really specific goals that I had for 2024, really the word that I wanted to define 2024 was creativity. I really wanted to deep dive into my passion for videography and filmmaking. Specifically, I really wanted to shoot 4 short films and 12 creative conceptual videos for my other YouTube channel that you can definitely check out if you want. Link will be in the description. But most of the year, I really did nothing at all in this realm. I shot 8 creative conceptual videos and 1 short film, but most of that was actually in November and December because I realized that I had done, absolutely nothing, and I was neglecting that part of myself, and it was slowly killing me. I also had ambitions to grow this channel to produce a lot more content, just talking to you guys, sharing my thoughts, sharing, what I think about various topics, expressing myself creatively in that way. And, I'd set myself the ambitious goal of trying to put out at least 1 video a week here in 2024. And honestly, I didn't do terribly. I released 33 videos. But for 2025, I want to set those goals again. I really want to get 4 new short films, 12 creative shoots, and roughly a video a week on this channel. Although I'm setting what I do here as a little bit more of a flexible goal, not like a hard mandate to myself, as I want to keep this channel relaxed for myself, as an outlet for myself, not another job to do, not something that I have to get done. I'd also set myself the goal of making 150 videos for my TikTok channel last year that covers Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, and I blew that one out of the water with 289 videos. That was ridiculous, and that's part of why some of my other goals didn't end up getting met, is I didn't realize how freaking much I was creating for that channel. So this is really the only goal that I absolutely crushed, but it burned me out. And unfortunately, with TikTok being kind of on the US government's chopping block, whether it will actually get banned or not, it's shown me that it's a pretty unstable platform, not a reliable place to build. So I feel like in some ways it was a wasteful goal in of itself, but it also really taught me a lot about creating videos, creating content with fast turnaround times, what I like, what I don't. And so I learned a lot from it. For 2025, I have shifted those efforts to a 3rd YouTube channel. And if you happen to be somebody who's interested in following news on Russia's invasion of Ukraine, you can definitely follow me there. Link will also be in the description. I'm aiming for 1 or 2 videos a week there, but we'll see what's possible. Given how much time and effort that I put into covering it on my TikTok and the parallel YouTube channel in 2024, it's likely that that's going to be something that ends up slipping more than my filmmaking or this channel, because I put so much into it really for 2 years, and it's emotionally draining. It's exhausting to continually read about horrific events, read about innocent people losing their lives, innocent people being killed, the fascist Russian state just continuing to destroy the good people of Ukraine. And yes, I am absolutely biased as hell about that. I have friends in Ukraine, and that's why I'm so freaking passionate about it. But with no end in sight for the war, I have to balance that. So I'm not sure exactly how much I'll be posting there and what I'll be posting there. But that is a goal that I have, to be posting there, at least a couple times a month, we'll say. It'll just kind of depend, how other things are going. Like already in January, I'm shooting a short film, and that's taking so much of my time and my energy, because it's a little bit of a very chaotic short film, honestly, like in terms of the production, the cast, just how it's coming together is not how I usually like them to come together. So that's taking a lot more of my focus to try and kind of pull something out of it. So I haven't been able to do as much with that channel, and even shooting this video, um, it's amazing that I'm able to even get this one shot. But anyways, we're moving on. My goal for 2024 was for it to be a work year, a year where I really buckled down, where I really worked hard towards my goals, a year where I really made things happen. And in some aspects I did, and in some aspects I really didn't. So 2025 it's going to be the same goal. A year where I'm continuing to buckle down, really going after my goals. But I feel like I'm in a much better position to make that happen in 2025 than I was in 2024. So expect great things from me, and I'm expecting great things from myself. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.